This is GMX, Warren, GMX, Charles, Lafayette, what else? Mobile, Gulf Coast area, Lafayette. All right, this is the Passach video. Sit down before the actual Passach, man. So we're gonna get into the spirit and scriptures, right? A little bit. We're gonna get right into the ceremony.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 13, and verse 11. And it reads, and that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Bro. The book of Revelation, chapter 5, the book of Romans, chapter 13.
I want to talk to you. All praise and glory. All praise and glory.
The book of Romans, chapter 13, and verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Right, this is the time now. Right, all you so-called Negroes, the most highest time of them all to be woke, man. To be under the banner, under the covering of Yahweh Shalom Shai, man, knowing his name, knowing the times again, and basically answering prophecies, man. This is the time you wanna be under the guidance of the Lord, man. Right? We, like I said, we always say this, but we definitely hope that this year is the year. Right? We are.
Yeah. It says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
We see that our salvation is there, all right? Different city states and different regions of the world getting out and starting to promote MOBT. Alabama, right? Wisconsin, all right? Different other countries. So we can see that our salvation is near, even with the war. Right? One of the brothers today actually put in the chat that we have all NATO's military equipment and Humvees and pulling up to the docks of Europe, man. Right? But they just want to pump that for no reason. No, they're getting ready for war. Right? We see that the Ukraine thing is full effect. It's going to escalate even more. Right?
Right. The Negroes got killed over the natives. Ultimately, the one that's going to be subject to get this warning first or foremost. No, it's first hand. Because the warning is really for you. You know, where it said, well, the preach shall be preached throughout the four winds, and then shall the end come. Also, you have to receive that warning so that you can turn back to the Yahweh, speaking directly to the elect. All right, because it's already set in stone that 2/3 don't get it.
Right. Let me get you right quick. This is Isaiah 34, verse 1 and 2. It says, come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people, that the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. But the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
Yeah, it's upon all nations, man. right? And that's the time that we're in. The Lord is going to rain down all hell on these nations, man. The top nation is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, all right? Which a lot of you people out there want to shy away from. That's what we're talking about. Good?
Yep. It says, and his spirit upon all their armies.
See that? All their armies, including NATO.
Yep.
All right, including NATO. Right, and all these different armies, especially the U.S. army, man. All right, go ahead.
Yep. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Right. Armageddon. Right, World War III, the war of all wars, man. Right, and we always going through it, you know, from the time since we've been little boys, growing up in Babylon, we always learn about World War I, World War II, and World War III. They don't go past World War III because that's for a reason. It's not going to go past. It's not going to be a 4, 5, and a 7. It's going to be 3. That's what we get. End of the so-called white man's rulership. Right, and not the end of the world, but it's going to be the end of America. And in various other different continents, countries, you're going to get it too. You're going to catch a hot one, man. All right? Got any more than that? They got a lot of beat that, right? You know?
It says Revelation in the 11th chapter, the third woe coming quickly. I mean, just out of the blue, this thing popped off with all the Russia and Ukraine. It's out of the blue, and you see all nations, all those 10 horns that are in the EU, Lithuania, okay, Portugal, all those are screaming, okay, look, we have a nuclear arsenal right now. So this thing is brewing.
Right.
What the MOTB, like brother was saying, MOTB comes first, right? Before World War III. Exactly.
Right.
In Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 7. Nevertheless, hear now thou this word I speak in thine ears, and in the ears of all people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old have prophesied against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
One more time, read it one more time.
Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears, and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right. Those men did that. All right. Valiantly. With all boldness and courage, man. Guess what? Those men are back now. You're looking at it. We're doing the same thing that we did in Passach. Right? Coming back, screaming on these devils, man. Preferably these damn Romans. Right? Because ain't nothing changed. This is the same setup, same people. All right? And we're coming back as those same men, all right, to cuss them out until Yahweh Shai comes. Right? These damn devils have to go. All right? They've been ruling for this little short season and all our wickedness. Give me a verse that can be right? They've been in rule for this short season. It's been pure chaos. Right? And we those men are coming back, bringing these to the forefront. That's why we go to Solomon chapter 2. You get that. Solomon chapter 2. And around about 10. I'm saying. Right? Get that. Read over
Jeremiah 28 and verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears and in the ears of all people. The prophets that have been before me, before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries, great kingdoms, war and evil and pestilence.
war, evil, and pestilence. They prophesied against it. Right? They wasn't for it. Right? Prophet Jeremiah, Isaiah, this was one. Same thing with us. We're prophesying against Babylon, the great nation of Turkey, right? For the same thing, and more. War, evil, pestilence, right? These devils are been ruling for this short time, and then basically destroy the whole goddamn world up there. Destroy the people's minds, destroy the planet, animals, air, food, right?
First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 7. It says, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And his servants bare rule everyone in its place.
Right. We know what that goes into. Then the great is more general, right? Who goes the full promise of the known world back then, right? With oppression, right? Lewd acts, wickedness, right? And guess what? Them devils are back, right? Those devils are back in the rightful place to receive judgment, right? Right? Just like we are, but we are in our rightful place back again to prophesy against them. Right there, it's always you got evil, you got good. They go one against another, man. Right? We gonna do this until the real superhero comes back, which is named Jehovah Shah, right? To redeem us. Cut us loose out of the bondage of the devil.
Right. Verse 8. And his servants shall move everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
See? That's what I wanted. It said evil will multiply in the earth when these devils begin to rule. Right? So you got sodomites over here. You got super sodomites. All right? And the list goes on. Right? You got all they bringing the different alphabets moving into the elementary school, pre-K school, teaching the children what? How to be free, right? How to be commit these good acts, man. Right? And the shit gotta go, man. All right? All right, let me get that. It was a topic.
So, which was Psalm chapter 2, verse 10.
Which is Psalm chapter 2. The whole chapter goes into the mindset and thoughts of Esau. How he really thinks, man. Right? These devils still think of this way to this day. They don't believe in it. They believe in Satan. Let's just cut it straight. Right? They believe in Satan. They believe in all types of sorcery and witchcraft. They believe in God once. All right? We know that the scriptures come back in many generations. Man. Right? But go ahead.
So, Psalm chapter 2, verse 10. So, let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Verse 15. Verse 11 says, let us restrict the law of justice. That which is evil is found nothing worth.
Right? Which the law, which let us strip you what?
Be the law.
Justice. Right? But that's what Esau is spreading. Right? But they get it. You got to get into the law dictionary, the black law dictionary. You got to say these devils deal with a whole different. You got to really understand how this world works. Man. This devil deals with the back, deal with grief. Okay, and he'll run left and right in the courts, man. That's what his Greek lies is. Right? And guess what? This same very book that this brother is holding, right there, goes into the structure of how they set all it up, man. Setting up what? The Senate House. Setting up different people within that Senate, man, to rule the courts. Yeah. All right? It's the same shit, man. Different talk. All right? And like I said, we can see what's going on with that. Yeah, this shit got to fall from what we hear. Go ahead.
Hey, back slide. See, when she said, the chapter says he exercised the power of the first beast. Let's do the legislation. Right? You can write an opinion. I can write something down and pass it to get everybody to agree to it. That sets it off.
When you go into the Revelation 6 chapter, they call it that red horse. It was given unto them a great sword. You go into the great sword, it goes into the distribution. That's one of his powers. Throw you Jason in jail, throw away the give you jersey numbers, football numbers.
Yes.
We already got the game.
Now you have Donald Trump, allegedly, quote unquote, supposed to be put in office in 2024 going further than that, saying, look, we're going to put off masks, executions, firing squad, and the guillotine. They show you do the right little bit. They already got the same stone to do this. So, but got to know what they involved in. Yeah.
Well, why is that? Why all of a sudden these double they're the same people, right? They are their forefathers, right? They coming back in that same that 1865. Right, which and them devil, I'm cool with them devils being in the spirit. The more they push that spirit, we get the hell up out of here.
No.
The ass when you clean niggas, man. All right, because you not ready to go. A nigga, he is ready to suck on some nowadays, eat a pork chop, and have a vein burgers, vein burgers, and yeah. Yeah, and the heat of fucking night, that's what you getting for.
In Jeremiah 13:23, can the Ethiopian change his bed or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Right. These devils have been accustomed to evil. He's ready to make me. Since the beginning that was in rule. As soon as that devil, Alexander the Great, was somewhat rotten, all right, the ground, them devils went to work on the world, man. Right? Even some to show the devil the power.
Psalm chapter 64, verse 1. To the chief musician. And Psalm David. Yeah. All right. Psalm 64, verse 1. Psalm 64, verse 2. Hide me from the sickle counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, like that they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
Right? He's perfect. Right? This little bird, they shoot back.
Right? You know, that word inspiration goes to a violent. So they call these violent programs. For the chaos. So they can break in or I think
Psalm 64, verse 3. Yeah. Psalm 64, verse 3. Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bow to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Bill, right? You do what? You put down the forward, right? Roughly what? Verse 84. Been on the books since 1984, right? To do what? Mass murder, you Israel. About billions, right? Patriot, National Defense Organization, right? This brother said the Patriot, they got 2, 3, and I think it's a 4. And tell you how they're going to roll up on you, change, right? Everything that's we know for the history is going to read itself again, right?
Psalm 2:1. Why do the heathen rage? People imagine a vain thing. Kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh and against his anointing, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast their cords from us. Right? And that's up as their secret counsel. Right? You know, there are also going to come down on the Israelites more openly. Right? Yeah. Right.
Finish it up.
let us do a lie of faith for the righteous, because he is not our servant.
We're working out with her. That's what we're doing now. So we go on the highways and byways, rain, sleet, snow, flood, hail, all right, blizzard, hurricanes, and go and cut you double up, man.
In season, out of season.
Yeah, you know, like the people gladiators, man. The Twitter finger niggas, man. We go out and get the work in, right? You know, like, I'm coming down there. Coming down there. You don't never see the niggas, man. Coming down there. But when they next week, I'm dropping down there. Yeah. Stay where you at. Right? Good, do it quick. Right, quick, bro.
He is on the right. He is clean, contrary to our doings.
Yeah.
He operated us with our offended the law, and objected to our iniquity, transgressed our iniquity. Continue to be confessed to have the knowledge of God.
And we do. We boldly do. We boldly say that we have the knowledge of how God should come shine. Right? Each and every brother in here, we go through the book of Daniel with grace. Lay it down. You can go to the book of Revelation, 1 to 22. Right? And go through grace, go through love, what's going on. Right? That's what we boldly say that. We boldly say that we are the Lord, we are the Father. Oh, man. Right?
Yeah, you got all the media mic platform who say they can't be the next thing, but as soon as we do it, it's a problem. Yeah.
Me and Rob used to have rap girls on YouTube, cussing fat girls on the treadmill, walking off. Talk to the white on a rampage, cussing in. None of it took me down.
Nigga shit, nigga, buckets.
Yeah.
You know, I saw those things.
Y'all yourself, alcohol, set yourself on fire for the channel. We bring up the truth of the scriptures and get took it off YouTube. Right? And that's, it is what it is.
So he confessed to have the knowledge of the Messiah, and he called himself the child of the Lord.
Well, that's what we do. To be better, right? The brother brought a point. One was Donald Trump. He's already saying that he in office. He's ready to pull out really the old big gun, man. Right? Which I was saying, a lot of you niggas, you've been doing your thing. They need to bring out old Sparky too. A lot of you niggas. All right? If they don't come from the Sparky, right? The better check.
Yeah, we're right. Right away, man.
Go ahead, bro. This number is thinking his mind. Go through it, right? This person got some heavy word, man. Any other information you find? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, good.
It says from the internet version, it says Donald Trump wants to use the firing squad, mass execution, and videos to turn executions into reality TV. Let me read that again.
You know he did it, and then he also about the game show shit. This is Nero. You do this on Nero. Yeah. He wanted to do that shit, man. That's what he did. Through the spirit, it's hungry. You feel like a man.
Yeah.
Somebody put a Nero in the kid,
Yeah.
right? So that we, through the spirit, that's just us. We speaking as men. We don't know. Amongst us, man.
Yeah. Right. People need that. See, people burn home. Let it burn 6 days. And then reignited it 3 days later.
Right?
And blame it on Jacob.
While he was playing the flute. And saying some wild shit he was playing the flute, man. Think you remember that out? He said some wild shit. He was saying some wild shit when he was playing the flute at home burn. Right? These are the same devils that are coming back, right? Right along with the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, DuPonts, Fords, and all the rest of them. Degenerate ass family. right? Which we're gonna get to those in slavery, right? Like I said, making them use wrong use of words. They use the same device and color them. The false flag in modern times. Put it on the Israelites.
Black.
And we're gonna be fucking Al Qaeda ISIS with all the testimonies for us. Now, we were made up by the jihad. Going back 3 years ago, they showed you that jihad John, right? That nigga that dog in that thing couldn't niggas heads off for free. Y'all see that? Green screen on this thing. No blood, right? That's how you double fake. Now, I put it in there too. You see how I can double use deep fake? Deep fake. Off the Joe Biden talking about number one, she went viral last night. Too bad for that, she was going viral. Right? But she said we're going to use it for the speaker. This is the speaker. Whatever. Right? That's what it did. Right? Right.
He always would. Probably do.
Right.
He's an old. And it's the average people. God said that major. I was trying to say he shall be hated of all men. So Esau has to do something drastic, very violently in the earth for us to be hated of all people. Okay? Yeah. It says Donald Trump has long loved the death penalty. It now seems that he wants to turn executions into spectacles of cruelty. On February 14th, Rolling Stone reported that if he is returned to the White House, Trump has a 3-part plan to hide the drama of state killing.
More blood, guts, ass, right? Killing, really the killing of Israel. That's what they were mainly putting those kind of cities in front of lions, tigers, trap floors, and all types of game victims. The same thing is coming back, man. You guess what? You Israelites on the process, the devil always happening. When it's Ezekiel 35. Right.
Yes, I'm not on this.
Go ahead, go into that word. What's that? Because what Trump, like you said, what Trump want to do, what Draco was shown for love, he want to establish it in law. So then once it's held, they can rectify it. Right? Look, this been established. That's what he want to do. And the law don't pass it. You got the Congress, all these, they all the Senate. These different people, what? All putting together to actually do this. So far, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is, I got some, real quick, this is draconian constitution. You know what? It says, the draconian constitution of Draco Code, which is short for love, right? Which was originated really in Greece, which I'm a grab real quick. Which the Greeks, you Romans, carried on down the day. You the ones leading it, man. Right? Yes.
We for the IQ.
That's right. It says, it's the meaning of draconian is the meaning of great severity. All right. I'm gonna go on ancient origins real quick. Here we go. It says this is ancient. The site is ancient origins. All right. It says brutal draconian laws of ancient Greece were etched in blood. It says Athens is perhaps most famous for being the birthplace of democracy. Now, we know today what they do around the world. Guess what? Everybody democracy, man. All right, a controlled system. Even though it looks like it's what? One or the other is controlled. Same bird, same week, different week, same bird. Right? That's it. It says one of the coolest. All right. Yeah, you still choosing your debt pretty much. Whether you go Republican or Democrat. Left wing, same
Going
word.
to the same word. When you read, 11, 7 and 12 speaks about the first verse about that Rome being at evil. Those same two fellas, the lady and the patrician, are the same one today though they may seem at odds, they all have to plot against you. Yeah, against the Israelites. Yeah, I gotta get you.
Yes. We can speak about that in on first letter. Senate, you know, which is controlled by these elites, man. It says one of the cornerstones for the establishment of Athenian democracy was the introduction of a written law code that could only be enforced by a court, a law of justice, man. All right, it says the institution of such a law code eliminated the often unjust interpretation of all laws, which were once the prerogative of the Athenian aristocrats. The God is one. That's right. Athens, Greece, which is the martial law and martial law. You don't get that. It says the man who was responsible for providing Athens with a written law code was the Athenian legislator Draco himself. Which Draco again is short for lawgiver. So they gonna basically say, well, this law, this is okay, man. It's funny how niggas are you love to walking dead. What you get what you got today, they gonna put it in place because they get philosophical with it. What? Euthanize. Basically, like you agreeing to the death almost, man. That's a mercy kill. But that's how they gonna play. Oh, this is law. You just tired of the overwhelming crisis, the different struggles you got and all that, so it's okay to put you down. They gonna put that in the law too. A mercy kill. You look that up, euthanize. It says Draco, as one may already suspect from the common usage of the term draconian, which is synonymous with severity. Draco laws were brutal and they were written in blood. All right, let me get to the point. It said Draco lived in Athens during the 7th century BC. During this period, old laws were used and were under the control of aristocratic class. This meant that the legal system was unfair and could easily be exploited by the aristocratic class for their own benefit. The elites. It is said that Draco established his code of laws in 622 1 BC. Apart from this, very little is known about Draco himself, of course. He hid in the shadows, just like the elites, right? It says, according to folklore, Draco's death was caused by his popularity, which is all over the top, but I got that word too. All right, come on, go ahead.
Euthanize. It's the word euthanize.
About to say it.
It says euthanize. Put a living being, especially a dog, to death humanely.
Humanely. So they're gonna have the title of this is humane. Is this humane to do this? And best believe through the propaganda of media, they're gonna make it seem right. These elites have so much power, they can change what 1 + 1 is, man. If you know it's 2, they can make you think it's 5. Man. You don't believe it. They're gonna be working on miracles. Yeah, you
gonna
do it. Yeah, average American ain't young boys in the clown, a battery, or drum. They don't know what that. Somebody is driving them.
That goes back to the word government. King, right? That's over the nation. So it's the people. So they don't believe all the ones out there.
It says, according to the story, while Draco was the 8th Agenitan theater, right? His supporters decided to show their approval in the tradition of the Greek man, i.e., throwing their hats, shirts, and cloaks over it on his head. Such a great amount of these garments were thrown on him after Draco suffocated and died. But the returning to Draco laws, they were first written on wooden tablets. Then they went from written to oral, then to just automatically dictated. All right, so now
they can automatically just do what? They can just execute you in whatever form or fashion they want, or that they will.
Right.
But that's it. I'm not brother, you know, great. That sounds like it goes hand in hand with the National Defense Authorization. That's right. You have no law. You have taking rights, take the so-called civil rights away. You don't have no right to freedom counsel. They can just do you whatever they wish.
Yeah.
And all the way to killing, like they do with the court. Was all day.
They remind you of the time of Antioch.
Yeah.
Whoever didn't follow the decree, shit, put their ass to death. Your baby circumcised, kill that motherfucker.
America has legislation.
Real quick.
Going to that draconian measure. This first Maccabees 1 and 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his law. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandments of the king. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange law of the land and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbath and festival days and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and droves and chapels of idols and sacrifice foreign flesh and unclean beasts, and that they should also leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manners of uncleanness and profanation, to the end that they might forget the law and change the order. And this is the point, real quick. And whosoever would not do according to the commandments of the king, he said he should die. And that's going to speed it up with the MOTV, man. Your ass gonna take that chip with no dip, and your ass getting put to death. You ain't your family. You preaching your whole body, shooting your shot, you die. But we gotta, hey, one of you brothers will grab Luke 9 and 23 real quick, the scripture tells us that we have to slide, God. Scripture tells us we gotta prepare our minds and examine ourselves daily with our own faith, man. And we gotta be in a serious mindset, man. Hey, you can't be sitting on your hands and crossing your goddamn feet or drowning in your tears, man. Hey, take it and keep going, man. Day for day. Go ahead, up.
It's Luke chapter 9, verse 23. And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself.
So you call on the name, you say you believe in your whole body, shooting your shot, you call on the name, preaching the name. Go ahead, I'll talk the shot.
Let him deny himself and
right.
take
Be selfish. The brother, we always talk about it, but the brother, well, yeah, we just saying outside talking about being selfish, man. Putting off your cares and your emotions and handling that business is y'all shot say. Woman, don't you know about my father's business? Go ahead, up.
And take up his cross daily and follow me.
Hey, take up your cross daily and follow the Lord, taking it a day at a time and bearing your burden, man, and putting on the mind of y'all shot, man. So take it cheerfully when you change to the Lord's state, man. You brothers got us a lot.
What you say in the last part of the says, if they don't give the Lord a king, they die. Say that right quick.
I got you. This first Maccabees 1 and 50. And whosoever would not do according to the commandments of the king, he said he should die.
Yeah, this James 4:12 says there is one lawgiver who is able to save and destroy. Point blank. So how are you gonna enforce or put emphasis on killing somebody to do after certain laws? You don't got the right to judge a man's life, man. The Lord got that's in the Lord's hand. All right, and the Lord got to give you what? That authority or be an authority figure to actually do that. See, when we kill, we're gonna kill it righteously. All right, according to what the Lord gave us, according to the actual law. And these commandments. The law says the commandments of the Most High. You got it. You had one, right?
Yeah. This is Daniel 8:25. It says, and through his policy also he shall cause travel to prosper and riches. He shall magnify himself in order, and by peace shall destroy men. He shall also stand up against the princes, but he shall be broken without end. So the point is that we talk about him using his policy to deceive the masses. The same thing that y'all was pointing to, said it's only in law. What he's doing around now, Jim Crow law, the thing that he's putting in order, is just to take in the next man. So he's going to be, what you said, like, justified in him doing it, because he already got a law set in place. Same thing what they did to Daniel and a lot of things. Right? He was praying, they didn't like that, they went to the king and this, right? And turned up on him, you know what I'm saying? But hey,
they wouldn't have made a decree. They made some legislation, put it in law, so they could kill Daniel because they knew the only way to get him
You have to deal with his power.
Amen. See, that it's also done they feel they have a right to do what they do because all stuff they told you beforehand. Right? I'm telling you, we want to make movies like oh, we want to make movies like crazy, so on and so forth. But see, I'm telling you, this is what we're going to do in the term. But you leave it. When it goes down, it doesn't go. Right? That's what you call black men. Show you something you don't have to really do. Right, it's so crazy. That's why I said when we go to movies, we see the spiritual part. You devils, you other nations go ahead, be different AMC, watch movies, you in there like a dance. Laughing, eating popcorn, hugging each other, move, kissing, smooching. Meanwhile, this here tell you I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you through the C-19. There's other different forms of disease. Right? Different illnesses too. I hope this is the year of great tea attack.
Yes.
Right? Hold on. Let me get you further away. You can also run. They've been home. And like I said, you brothers in the back too, man. Y'all got some say something.
He said, "Or not God is there remaining of the fourth beast, whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their time might come to them. And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were bad, and had power over the world with great fury, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression. And so long time dwelt he upon the earth with the sea." Well, that's what I'm saying. It's much to see that the devil puts it out through his wicked decrees and things that he does. He's telling you what he's going to do. When these people, when he comes with great wrath, suddenly fall upon you. Like you understand, he knew that he done what he done. But the whole time, when the prophet was prophesying to you, what you did, like what said, you had the hands of the play, playing around the field. And this is the devil who we read about him that reigned in the earth, man, of the fourth beast, remaining of the fourth beast. That's the key. It's that thing, 77 time, but that fourth beast, that won't live out. Yeah, going through his legislation, okay, and ultimately got a powerful military. The military of Rome dominated everything that was on earth. It's a battle of Carthage. Okay, they dominated everything, man. Took down Greece. Okay, that same Roman Empire back in the day is reincarnated through America because they didn't finish that plan. That was the new world order back then. That one world agreement, and that old serpent, it just grew and grew. The Most High got to take their head off, and that's what we're going to do. This is Matthew 10, and I'm starting verse 16. It says, "Behold, I send forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves." It says, "But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the council, and they will scourge you in their synagogues." That's the process.
This process is happening now, man. Even with certain guys that are shut up. A lot of them guys down in Bronxville had things. Right?
Kill the innocents.
What other nigga that was on the base? I know everybody is.
Hey, that movie, like Bud said, Agent Smith said what? They're not out yet. And he meant that. So at this time right now, he saw like, look, y'all not getting your ass in that chair. They not out yet. I'm gonna kill a lot of them. Why John said, "But in 24, he said, so souls of them that will be hidden." And we're souls flow.
Big dollar.
With a cigarette. Take a cigarette, a camel Newport, cool. It's over.
About to say, you gotta come down and fight up. Break the hell. They're gonna be like, this is happening because of y'all teaching. They're doing this to us because of y'all.
Romans says in Matthew, if we believe on them, the Roman will come and do what? Take away our place. Because of you believe in your house shine, and we believe that this is why it's happening.
We don't have no social media because of y'all.
Like I said, I can see it right now. Breaking news, Hebrew Israelites, manhunt. You gonna have niggas. Niggas gonna be getting their guns and rifles together, getting the man on the phone. Yes.
To get money to put on the Colossus.
Jake will be overthrown into it because he had that juice inside of him, that jab. He gonna be hyped up, ready to take a bag from Esau, so come and take one of the men of the Lord out. Where you are at, boy?
Right there, right there. Agents and shit. Yeah. You know? So that's it. And in every camp, there's a Jews around the camp. But believe that. Right on. Yeah, Ryan, then so we can do the words of the scripture. Oh, you want to finish? Go ahead.
It says, "Ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles." Your own people gonna be but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what you shall speak, whereas it shall be given you in that time, in that same hour, what you shall speak. For it is not you that speak, but the Spirit of your Father who speaketh in you.
Right, man. Well, be with us, man. If we even one of those things get snatched up, brought to Dale Evans, right, the governor of Louisiana. Yeah, Attorney General. Well, man, we're gonna make a place. They're so we space. Still get the key.
Right. They
Yeah,
get high.
these two, you got more than a third.
Back to what we talked about, speaking about he was made to improve our thoughts. The whole reason why we created right? Since he is grievous unto us, even to behold. His life is not like other men's, his ways are of another's plan. Right? Yeah, God, I said, he is grievous unto us, even to behold. Really see, that's why he does all this. Sure, they see the chair, they get the chair. Right? If we bring for grievous, I'm telling you, because we prophesied this kingdom being obliterated. All right, us being delivered. Right? We talk about my elder being saved for us. No, they ain't. And we're not just going to regurgitate or not speak of vain words, back up. Right? It says his life is not like other men. Right? His ways are other fashion, good fashion. Stand up on our feet, being covered by the Lord, and keep up the sun. You know, being joined to one another, right? We get that great co-start. That's how we live.
Like that, because we were set up from the beginning to establish righteousness on the earth in this time of day. You know, first of all, he knew, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, there was a time that it wasn't at that time when y'all was trying to return, it wasn't that time. It was to be restored back to the beginning of the time before all. This is that time. One day, when Paul was in Caesarea, read in Acts 23rd chapter, it speaks of the Jews saying, we're not going to eat anything. Say he be put to death. Say he be killed. That's going to happen to the men of the Lord. We don't want nothing. You can't do this, you can't do that because of these guys. What they had to do, right? Yeah.
You know the same thing with today. No matter how much you teach everything church they don't want to get taken away. No, you see the Christian stuff. You know, but guess what? If he said it like doesn't show the film, it's really how much you got to talk.
So we're law and we're legislation. Law and legislation. It sounds like land. So it's really meaning Esau even buying a way to destroy it. Just the word law says something laid down that which is fixed or set. Because the word legislation. Leg sounds like land. Right? It says leg. Legislation says to crouch down, to lie. It says lying in wait, ambush. It says to lie down, to be situated, position, remain, yet rest, lie down. So Esau, he his legislation on his life. He puts them in place in order to crouch and they live. Yeah, so basically Esau, he puts in his laws, his legislation, right? It's great business, but before the great business, so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, right? It's held upon our lives. These laws were put in place for us to be destroyed. 3 fifths of the human being, cold and war that blurred the least, man. That was branded upon us, man. You see it everywhere. Gates, New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Lafayette, man. It's a mockery of us. We're tired of this place. How long? That's what we ask. How long, Lord? All right? Because our enemies see and roaring about like a furnace, who we made the fire. And in these last sections of time, the Most High has raised men up from the beginning of time that are willing to die for his name.
Psalm 6:27, and it said, his mouth is full of cursing, deceit, and fraud. Under his tongue of mischief and vanity. He sitteth in lurking places of the village, in secret places. Doeth he murder the innocent, his eyes privily set against the poor.
And what are the innocent, man? What have we done? Can anybody in this audience right now, all right, tell us one thing that we've done, all right, that has broken the law in the society? Have we become your enemy because we told you the truth? But guess what? For the truth, we're willing to get handed. Because we have faith and we'll get a bold coming back in reincarnation. All right? You got Job out here, Jeremiah, Zechariah, Malachi. We believe in it. That's something greater than the power of this letter and the miracles that we saw. I don't know.
He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth himself into his net.
What's that big net? Big net. That's to do with oh my God. You can back with dollars, you want to what? You want to web net. Right? That's what it's all about. We're behind you. Therefore, it's dead. Right?
Tomorrow, 1857, Supreme Court ruled that blacks were not citizens. 1857. the books and it's been on the books. They're just waiting for the right situation, the right face on it, to sell it to the people. So just to back up, hey, brothers, bring up movie laws and everything. We're going to be the main targets for it. It's all with us. This is Psalms 94, verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frame the mission by law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. That's what you're saying. And they're going to make us come in with number one. We've broken none of the laws in this society. We simply just read the words of Yahweh Passach. They're going to blame that for everything. That's why we don't have the internet. This is why there are SATs running around. Like I did the extremists, all that. So they can justify coming against us. And, hey, giving brothers that Revelation 24 treatment, he had some of us. And just to show that these laws have already been on the book. This is from TommyTruth.com, and I was just speaking the points. Talmudic Noahide laws, which is what Apostle Bar is going into over the last couple of weeks. The Talmudic Noahide laws. Few Christians have heard of the Noahide laws or know that they were signed into the U.S. law on March 20th. 1991 by George H.W. Bush, and look at who's got around it when he signed that law. Small hats. The Noahide laws are from the Babylonian Talmud, according to the 1906 Jewish Encyclopedia. These Noahide laws are universal and binding upon Gentiles only, according to the 1906 Jewish Encyclopedia. The penalty for transgression of any of the Noahide laws is decapitation. Christians will be decapitated, with but a few exceptions. The punishment meted out to the Noah seed for the transgression of any of the 7 laws is decapitation, with what few Christians know and what isn't explicitly stated within the U.S. legislation, which the brother Wadi just went into what that legislation means, playing that trap, that snake, is that the first and second Noahide laws, which prohibit idolatry and blasphemy, will be transgressed by all Christians. This is because the worship of, says Jesus Christ, is considered idolatry, and the name of Jesus is blasphemy according to the Talmud, which the true name is Yahushua, and they don't even believe in the Messiah. They got all kinds of wicked things to say about the Messiah in the Talmud. So by us worshiping Yahushua, what does that mean? We're transgressing the Noahide laws according to the 1948. With regard to idolatry, he can be found guilty only if he worshipped an idol in the regular form in which that particular deity is worshipped. Or in the case of blasphemy, he may be found guilty even when his blasphemy was one of the attributes of God's name. An action which is committed by an Israelite would not be regarded as criminal. Therefore, under the Noahide laws, all Christians will be beheaded.
Let me say this. All right. When you give that testimony of the Lord, you get beheaded. You can't go home. You can't go to the Lord and you can't go on that day with this holiday. You gotta be willing to go all the way to the Lord. So take this serious, man. All right. After this is something, most I can put the spirit of us in the heart of the year 2023, the whole year of our you got men that are willing to go to death for this thing. They care not about the affairs of this world. So this is something to consider in these times. Right? Yeah. You say, I didn't brother from that house what you said about the possible thing but all possible things. First thing I said in the first chapter of 13, Matthew 24, said, but for all things, they shall lay their hands on you. That's gonna happen. For the earthquake, the famine, the pest, all those things, the men of the Lord are going to be tested.
Courts will be established everywhere to issue warnings and to exact justice for violations of the Noahide laws. Some of these courts and even prisons will exist within churches. You Christians are aware of the inordinate number of church elders today who who have police/military backgrounds. But some churches even have their own police force. The Noahide, those who the Noahide laws apply to are required to establish courts of justice if they let the strip of justice be our law. Courts of justice in every city and province. And these courts are to judge the people with regard to the 6 laws and to warn them against the transgression of any of them. This is from the 1906 JEWISH Encyclopedia. God did deliver us to the hands of all these enemies, and they're always because they're governmental structure, the way that they pass certain laws, what they want to do, go back to being wrong. They pass these things wrong, like the person just read, that goes along with it. But he justified it with his law, but his law is the wrong thing. Okay,
all the laws, because Psalm 19 said, it made void the Yahweh's law. See, that's what makes him a man of law. Because he made void how much Melchi's laws in the earth. Right? And he brought forth his standard, which was abomination, not abomination.
Most hateful for Satan's of Yahweh. And where it said Jesus, it had one thing about law is a practice, just like that is a practice. It builds upon itself. That implement that, and that really helps you, I think, because they hate the reason they're going to put hands, like folks said, put hands on the prophets, because they hate the Lord. And the Bible and the dead of the Lord are bringing out the fruits of the Lord. They're bringing out the dead of the Lord's word, right? And ultimately, it feels like he is the Lord. He says the black Lord. So he's going to push out the judgment of a powerful man. And he's going to do it. What's another way to piss the Lord off? By stealing his precious son. Nope. You drop the kids on some bread, go pick up your son and Lord, they got a black eye. Like, what the fuck going on? So the same thing happened. You know, that's what's going on in our lift up the establishment. And to an unjust king, right? Like Donald Trump is talking about, an unjust king goes to the whole fucking trouble. They're not right, they're not fair. They hate the Lord, they hate the servants of the Lord. They even hate the Lord people of their own blood, right? Very unjust. And this is the fighting point. And the most wicked in all of the world. So when we go to Daniel 12 chapter, it speaks about a time that has never been seen before. It's because we can talk about people. That's the most people in the world. It's nothing that he won't do in the furtherance of fighting out the Israelites. Right? When they're restricted, he's going to get on their ass too, man. Because he's the most wicked of all the lives. Right about the quote, every man, everybody the same. We know the topic of Psalm 2 of that book. And this is Psalm chapter 2, verse 11. It says, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is evil is found to be nothing worth. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary of our doings. He upbraided us with our offending the law and objected to our infamy and the transgression of our education. So, you know, it's all in all, man, like this is what they're going to try to use. They're going to use the law. They're going to put the law on us to attack us at the end of the day. Just like the brother was saying, to attack us because they hate Yahweh. You know, they hate us. They hate the servants of Yahweh. They hate the right doings that we got going on right now. So that's going to be one of their main tools they're going to use to attack us.
Law is itself. That is the first point.
Oh, yeah, we'll get out of here.
No, they got I got you. But it's law HR 666. You can Google it on the government website. It says HR 666 introduced into the House in 2021. It says the bill establishes with the Center of Pestilence Control, y'all know what that's talking about, the National Center on Anti-Racism in Health and Law Enforcement and Violence Prevention Program. Among other activities, the new center must declare racism a public health crisis. So why you say right? It's a law, man. It says collect and analyze data. You already know that's directed towards what?
Hey, we are, they say we are out here preaching hate. Yeah. That's fine.
You said it.
That's what it says, H, what?
HR
666. That was the Texas thing. That was the Texas thing. I remember that.
Is to make racism a public health crisis. All right, so they can put you on the martial law for racism.
No, they can do what some people will. We're teaching.
Right? It says collect and analyze data and administer research and grant programs to address racism and its impact on health and well-being. All right, they're gonna tie it all in. They set the narrative of juice. All right, you ain't taking this juice out. This demographic of niggas right here didn't want to take it. It's because of y'all. Right? And it says, additionally, the bill specifically directs the Pestilence Control Center for Injury Prevention and Control in coordination with the Department of Justice and other relevant stakeholders. They're going to take it to jail. All right, it says to carry out the law enforcement violence prevention program by conducting research and supporting other activities pertaining to law enforcement, violence, and public health. It's over with, bro.
Did they just give who, like all of the power to make a decision when it comes down to a health crisis? You know, we already know what the who is the who control by. Santa Claus whole ass. You know, if you know what I'm talking about, you know. So yeah, tissue swab. Yeah.
So, you know, and we can see the reason why we need salvation. Right? We need the kingdom.
Thanks.
Right? This devil is going into Revelation 12, we're not to get it. This devil sees that he has a short time. So he's coming down with the hammer, nails, the whole kitchen sink on him, man. All right? So with that, we hope that was edifying. We can get into the ceremony of the society. Right? We're going to give all praise and glory and honor. Elder Fox and GMS. Till next time, shalom.
Shalom. Baba, 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 Baba.